G'day guys again, just on another little road trip. The one I've been banging on about for the last couple of videos up the New South Wales coast didn't quite eventuate. I decided to postpone that for the time being, but since I'd already organised the time away, I've decided to jump on the road to do a bit of a, I suppose a lake hop you could call it. I'm heading up to Lake Mulwala, which is in northern Victoria, up on the New South Wales and Victorian border, just in the town of Yarrawonga. Now the lake up there, I'm just using it as the start of my trip back, so I'm going to get up there, get some sunset shots tonight, camp there the night, maybe catch sunrise there before heading back south. I'll probably go via Lake Buffalo, that's my current decision. There's meant to be a bit of, I suppose you would say, rubbishy weather coming through tomorrow, and possibility of snowfalls down to 1,100 metres over Saturday night, tomorrow night. So Lake Buffalo is going to provide a good spot to hopefully get a nice sunset reflection shot. That's what I've got in mind at the moment, with Mount Buffalo itself in the background. And then, if there does happen to be snowfall, I'm thinking of heading up Mount Buffalo itself for some shots of the snow-covered area. So we'll see how we go anyway. It's just playing it by ear and seeing what the weather throws us for the time being. So look, I've still got another, according to the GPS, another 2 hours on this drive. So can't wait to get there and see what this place has to offer. Well, we've made it to Lake Mulwala after many hours of driving. Again, anyone would think I enjoy driving or something. The whole way up I've been watching the sky, and it's had very high cloud cover and looked a little bit misty, and I was trying to work out why, and it turns out that a lot of farmers are doing burn-offs at the moment. So I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't be getting a nice bit of light this afternoon. However, the sun's poking under the clouds now, providing a nice golden light across everything. Now we're about an hour and a quarter off sunset. So I think I found my composition right here, just right down on the bank of the lake. I've got like a little inlet, just all little reed type plants coming out. There's a big dead tree amongst that. There's also one fallen down right in front of me. So I think it's going to come up looking fantastic. Probably, look, I'm going to get a shot now because the sky is very blue, and I think we're going to lose that lovely blue hue in the sky, probably in about half an hour. So I'm probably going to hang around here. Look, truth be told, I'm probably just going to set up camp here for the night. Just get the shot now. I'll wait about another hour, get another shot. Once that sun gets lower, there's a nice contrast happening on the trees at the moment because I've got the sun coming directly in from the side. It's going to look nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes out. Well, that's all set up, guys. Got the perfect composition for what I'm after. I'm just running a Nisi circular polarizing filter to take a lot of the glare out of the sky, to bring those blues really, really down and saturate them a lot. It's taking a lot of reflection off the water, just the glare, but it's still leaving the actual reflection of the trees, which is exactly what I'm after. Now, one thing I didn't account for, which is perfect, is while I'm getting these beautiful blues, I'm getting a nice bit of golden sunshine on the clouds, I am getting an awesome orange glow over on the horizon from where all the fires are. The sun's lighting up that smoke and it's coming out really orange. So it's just another component to this image. I'm really liking this at the moment. Now, again, you would never have guessed, but I am bracketing 3 images. I still haven't got around to buying any grad NDs. So I'm running just my usual setting, f11 aperture. I'm running 1/20th of a second shutter speed as my lowest bracket. Then it's a 1/10 and 1/5 of a second, and I'm running at ISO 50. Now this is just to keep the shutter speed as slow as possible to remove any ripples. Now what it's doing is I'm still getting ripples there, which I don't mind, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 6-stop ND on, and just to see if I can smooth that water right out, because I am getting a few bugs landing in the water, creating little ripples,
I'm getting the little waves that are there hitting the dead logs just in front of the camera and causing more ripples. So I'm going to put the 6-stop ND on and see how we go. Alright, I've got that on now, so I'm just going to run a few shots now and see how it comes up. Now this is usually how I do my setup when I'm running a neutral density filter, is I'll get the camera set up, get the composition I like with just the polarizer on, run a test shot, make sure the exposure's right, put the neutral density filter on, and then I know it's a 6-stop, so I know to decrease my shutter speed by 6 stops to give me an approximate starting point. So before where it was 1/20th, 1/10th and 1/5 of a second for the brackets, that's now a 5, 10 and 20 second bracket. Beautiful guys, I'm loving that colour in the sky, that is gorgeous. Awesome. You know what I'm going to try now? 10-stop. Oh, that was a spectacular sunset there. Better than I was expecting. Anyway, as I said, it's time to start cooking tea. This is bed for the night. Instead of rolling the swag out on the ground, I've just cleared the back of the car out and I'll be sleeping in the back there. Keep it nice and simple because I'm going to be up at the crack of dawn. Once I've caught sunrise, quick brekkie, and then I'm on the road again. I've got probably a few hours drive to get to Lake Buffalo. Well, it's a bit of a lackluster morning this morning. I had the alarm set for 6 o'clock in hope of catching a nice sunrise, but crawled out of the car and there was not a whole lot of colour at all, and we've clouded over a fair bit. So what I've done is I've just moved around the lake a little bit further. I've driven 5 minutes up the road just to have a look. What I'm probably going to go for is just a nice reflection shot of as fewer trees as possible, if I can actually find that. I'm just going to keep having a look along this path and see if I can find what I'm after. I found a good composition here. I've gone a vertical composition on this one. In all honesty, I'm probably going to crop it down to a square anyway. What I'm including is kind of might be hard to see, but I'm including the first tree I've got in it is this tree that's sloping in on the left hand side, and I'm going all the way across this tree on the right that's sloping in as well. So it's sort of these two trees coming into that one tall tree in the middle, and just for a bit of interest I've got this little stick down in the foreground here which adds a little bit of a lead into the other trees. Now I'm just running a single exposure for this, no filters. There's no point, I'm looking directly at the sun anyway, or well, what should be the sun. This would actually be a beautiful spot if it was a fantastic sunrise, but not to worry, I think I'm going to like this anyway, in all honesty. Now I'm running the longest exposure I can, so I've got my ISO set to 50 and I'm running f11 aperture just to keep things very sharp. I really like that actually. Yeah, I really like how that's come up.
Last minute change of plans.
Yay! If the camera's shaky, I do apologise. My hands are freezing.